Okay, got this tool from Amazon, 50 bucks. Does exactly what you need it to do. You don't have to go buying some expensive $150 plus $100 shipping. Mercedes tool, fully adjustable, works great. Got all my rockers and seats in. All my seats were numbered, so we know which one they came out, although they were all the same size. So there wasn't one single difference, and I don't know if that seems almost weird to me that they all lined up, considering that you can get different height shims. You can kind of see them in there. So now what we got to do is that we measured the height of the compensating elements when they're fully extended. We had all the oil taken out of them. Let me just get a better shot here. And when they're fully compressed. Now the way that you know you need more of these shims, I don't know if you can see that shim. I'll just pick another one over here. This is a better one to do. You see the shim that sits in the valve right here. I'll just get another view so you can see it right, come on, light, right there. Those come in different heights. The way that you know what size you need is that you have to look if my valves were reseated, and since they were reseated, it means that the valve stem and the seat valve could be sitting deeper in the seat, which means that this moves up higher. If this moves up higher, that means the actual pressure or the amount of force and everything on this is going to be stronger, which means this is going to sink down lower. Now you can compensate that by making this shorter to offset it. So the way that you measure it is you go from the deck of the block, and in here you can kind of see there's a tool that goes in and it just hits the top of the compensating element right on the top. You can see that right there. So from the deck over there, and I already measured that. That compensating element has about 2 millimeters worth of play, because I didn't know if I was going to buy the tool or not. I'm still kind of up in the air if I should or not. So right now these compensating elements are fully exhausted of oil. There's nothing in them. I had them taken out at the machine shop. You can just blow it out and get it out. But the first time you crank the engine, you're not going to do it with fuel or ignition, and you're going to let the engine turn over a couple of times, and those compensating elements are going to harden up. And when they harden up, they're not going to compress as much. And when they don't compress as much, you're going to get the readings of where these levels are. So that's a little bit later on down the road. So I've cranked everything over. I made sure that it works. I have to set my engine back to TDC. Reason why is that you can't go pushing down any of these valves, or you shouldn't go pushing down any of these valves when the cylinders are fully up. So there's that. So it's all going pretty well. Kind of see that I've got everything together. I think I'm at a stage where we can find out if it's gonna work or not. So we'll see what happens.